at Chicago to start out. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Eaton is at the center with Johnson next to him. Devin Booker out there with Chris Paul. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Count it.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Chicago. Kicks it out to Leonard. Takes a three. Drains the three-pointer. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
A true go-to option on offense. Leonard knows this team depends on him to take and make those big shots.
And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Shaq. The shot off that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And there's the pass to Paul. Ayton with it. Back to Paul. Here's the three. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
Here is Paul. Yao Ming picking up that last basket. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Johnson outside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by O'Neal. Durant kicks to Yao. Back to KD. They double team KD. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Action coming off the assist from KD. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standing.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Now here's Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Booker fires Paul. Good on the triple.
Chris Paul.
Quick trigger on Paul is what I like to see. Don't put it on the deck. Just catch, shoot, and bring it up.
Leonard the pass to Yao. Now here's Durant. It's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
It's an 8-point differential. Booker dishes to Paul. On the wing, Booker. Paul outside.
2 minutes.
Inside. Shot clock at 5. Yep, that one goes in there.
The vision of Paul is just extraordinary. An expert at finding passing lanes off the screen.
Chicago leading by 6. James, the pass to O'Neal. Takes it out to Leonard. Launches a three. Durant for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. KD's got 5 points so far.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
It's time for T-shirts.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. McGee against Porzingis. Pass to Payne. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Now here's Simmons. Curry wide open. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Payne looking around. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Curry passes to Porzingis. The three from George. Another three for Chicago.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Now here's Payne. A wide open look here for Craig. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's Simmons. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Curry on the wing.
他怎么掩护到
Offline with his three. Here's Crowder, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And for a guy who shoots a lot of threes, Crowder does a pretty good job of getting himself to the free throw.
It's his first trip to the line.
Jay Crowder at the line. 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. And so it's Chicago in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Torrey Craig is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Payton. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Biyombo with the 5. Simmons against Payton. Shot from 12.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
To the middle, here's Payton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Ben Simmons.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The away team, Elfrid Payton at the line.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And the 6'4", 185-pound Payton certainly has a unique skill set. Also wants to keep improving as a leader.
Payton against Simmons. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, here comes Curry all alone. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. George looking around. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Man, I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. George against Payton. The kick out to Crowder. Shot clock at 3. And the rejection by Giannis. Pushing it up. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Nice awareness from George. He just reads the D and makes a clever pass to an open teammate.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded. And you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
Chicago making some changes. Saul comes in for Porzingis. And Durant subbed in for Ben Simmons. Some changes for Phoenix. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Bridges kicks to Paul. Booker with no one around. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Curry. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Giannis passes to Curry. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
He does a little bit more in spurts nowadays. Paul is a skilled defender. Terrific.
Booker. And it's sent back by KD. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
George against Bridges. Paul passes to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Booker from the arc.
Oh, look at that. You see, that shows what kind of athlete Curry is. His quickness to the ball. Get that shot out of here.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be, that could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
2 minutes.
Curry against Paul. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 9.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Johnson outside. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Again, the miss by Booker.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Bridges outside with the drive and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Curry. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Paul. And the Suns miss again.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Now, look, an assist like that gives Durant more height than any other play he makes. He loves creating an easy bucket for a teammate.
Bridges passes to McGee. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Chicago making a switch here. Davis is checked in. The Suns making a change here as well. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Bridges. KD dishes to Gasol, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Anthony for 3, sinks the three-pointer. Anthony's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it back.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
It's stolen by Davis. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. KD leading the charge. Passes it to Davis. Back to Durant. Out to Anthony. He dishes it to Davis. Outside, George. Outside, Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Again, unable to change momentum here. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Chicago. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Back right after this. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Durant is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Yao. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by James. And there's the call on James.
That's his first personal.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
No good from Booker.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Shaq against Johnson. He kicks it to Booker. Drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got his second bucket tonight.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards, and Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
Durant drawing the double team. And then Durant with the dunk.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And it's Phoenix's ball. Paul passes to Ayton. Bridges outside. Paul looking over the floor. And here's Johnson outside. That shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Simmons checked in for Durant. And then for Phoenix, Crowder comes in for Johnson. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Booker. Phoenix calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'll question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Kicks it out to Paul from deep. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Away team ball.
然后呢，就是讲，我也有跟他讨论过，就是说我喜欢这样子，然后我可以分享到什么，因为我对他是有东西，就是会喜欢跟观众聊我生活上有趣的事情，所以他就后来也有接受这件事情，因为他其实没有很喜欢那个，他就是不想开实况嘛，这也多否。谢谢李清照，吼包人，吼包人。吼包，谢谢夜晚星空。有之后就有很多事情可以跟人分享，什么偶包人啊，他真的超蠢。谢谢波佑虎溪。我每一次跟他相处的时候，我都说，我绝对要跟开台跟观众讲。这些事情真的太好笑，谢谢，感谢。阿雄讲完，我可以跟你分享一个事情。乌龙，你要讲什么？不会，我等一下就要收回我的那个了吧？不会就要收回我的。对，熊，爱你的熊。
On defense, Chicago. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Shamet the pass to Ayton. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer.
Versatile defender who can guard at any position. Simmons, he's using his speed and length to annoy shooters.
Yao kicks to Simmons. Yao dishes to Leonard. And that one is good. Leonard's got his third basket of the night.
They've been very sharp to start the half. Perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Outside Crowder. Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
Away team ball.
Biombo is checked in for the Suns. Elfrid Payton comes in for Paul.
Elfrid Payton.
little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Payton against Yao. Payton kicks to Shannon. 5 on the clock, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to make matters worse.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Checked in for Chicago. Antetokounmpo comes in for O'Neal.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside for Simmons. Here's LeBron. It's Biyombo with the rebound.
Now with the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
LeBron pass.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Here's Bridges. Here's Biyombo. Porzingis with the block. And they'll keep possession. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
1:43 left in the third. 4 on the shot clock. They need this one. And that one comes up a bit short. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Versatility of Simmons astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Payne kicks to Craig. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Porzingis with the steal. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the transition D right now is just non-existent.
That's his first trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Chicago making some changes. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Leonard. And it's Stephen Curry in for Ben Simmons. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Phoenix. Devin Booker comes in for Landry Shamet.
And at 7'3", Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. LeBron outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. James wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. LeBron's got 7 points.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
But they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
To stop the run, Curry with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Anthony leading the charge. And good that time. He has 5.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
And here's Booker from the arc. Traps in the tray. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Chicago running away with this one.
然后他。
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Booker. Torrey Craig is out there with Johnson. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at the point guard position.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
With three, Booker. And they'll get another chance. Porzingis against McGee. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. Chicago grabs the miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Payne with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. No good from Booker. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Curry finds Porzingis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And in the paint, Porzingis doesn't give the defense any opportunity there. He just stays aggressive and draws the foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
They forced a lot of turnovers in this game and have turned most of them into points.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Biyombo, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Crowder comes in for Johnson. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Payne. Biyombo dishes to Booker. Looking to get back on track here. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Payton against Curry. The shot by Payton, no good. Chicago with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points.
Such a smart read by Curry. He has a uncanny ability to know whenever one of these guys is open.
Booker looking around. That shot, no good. Anthony with the defensive effort.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's good for 2.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Anthony against Booker. Craig, and it's sent back by George.
Few players have a bigger impact defensively than Paul George. A fixture on the all-defensive team. PG, a nightmare for opponents.
Curry passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
When a few guys in the league can make a lead pass like that, oh, just a fantastic look.
The pass to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Nice D from Porzingis.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
George, no good. And here are the Suns now. They have yet to put up any points here in the 4th. Payton finds Booker. They could use a bucket. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Combo dishes to Payton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That's good from Payton.
Elfrid Payton. at the line.
And both free throws good for Payton. 1:12 left here in the fourth quarter. Durant kicks to Leonard. There's the dish to Yao. Back to Leonard. It's over Payne. That one a little long. Break against LeBron. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
And then Biyombo with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely clean. That's the execution we love to see.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Payne passes to Biyombo, and the dunk by Biyombo.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other five in the league.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
No good on the triple. Here's Chicago. They're on a 20-6 run. Payton outside.
Home team foul. Kevin Durant. That's his second personal. Second team foul.
And he can't get the first
For
one.
the away team, Elfrid Payton at the line. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Durant feeling it out a bit. Over Payton. Missed. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans...
我先说，在我们这个礼拜聊天过程跟刚刚去塔沟，我真的觉得他是酷哥，我就觉得他超酷的。他跟我聊天，我还是觉得他超酷。而且我又是有点那个，我又是有点喜欢声音好听的人，我就会觉得他，我又有点小晕船这样。结果见面看到那个标签，想要算了，不要讲好了。酷哥可能没办法接受被这样子。指着让他回去自己发现，然后我就很贴心的假装我都没看到，我们就去看电影，然后看完电影之后突然超级下大暴雨，是大到夸张的那种，然后我们就完全不知道怎么办。我们本来就想要，我们也没有想说要吃东西，我们本来想说看完电影大家去散步，散步完就撤，然后没有到过夜，没有过夜。